it on a whim. Okie doke. Wagwan. I'm just here to deliver the message. Whether it's yours or not, I don't determine that. I'm not attached to that. So welcome, welcome. My nose is going off, it's going off. Oh, my nose is going off. Oh, my nose is going off. There's a video from a year ago, 1313. My ears is buzzing. There's a powerful reading from a year ago, and it's on the title, it's 1313. I feel like you don't need to watch it. It's very relevant for today. I'm your favorite reader. Thank you. All right. So it wasn't for nothing. Turning your pain into purpose. It wasn't for nothing, gang. Turning your pain into purpose. It was not for nothing. The pain that you're going through, that you've experienced, the trauma, the rejection, the loneliness, the tears, the abuse, has not been for nothing, gang. 37. 37K. That video's on 37K, gang. 100%. And if you do the maths, Spirit is working on that video right there. And it's a year ago. So Spirit says it was not for nothing. Your pain will be turned into your purpose. The synthesizing of the knowledge, whether it was good or bad, sad or happy, my nose, and using it to benefit someone else or others or yourself. So it will not be for nothing. It was not for nothing. Turning your pain into purpose. This is the message. And go. So a couple of cards came out, and it really does back up what I felt, what I saw, and ultimately what I heard. It says some of you have been going through some I don't know what's going on with my words today, some sort of tower moment. This could have been happening over a long period of time for some of you. So it feels like a lot of things are crashing down around you. Relationships, belief systems. Maybe even your mental health is fading at this time, gang. Your physical health, your financial. My inner ear, everything's just going off right now. Spirit says, it will not be for nothing. I see your pain. I see your pain, girl. Some of you have been self-medicating, self-sabotaging. Overeating, over-smoking, overdoing something, overly drinking, overly worrying, overstressing, crying a lot, too. So Spirit shows me some of you really just been crying a lot. It says your tears will not be wasted. They will not be wasted. Every one of your tears, I have counted them. Love you too, life. Take care. So I see a lot of tears shed as relationships, things in your life fall apart. It just feels like somebody's life is falling apart around her, around him, and they feel like they're powerless to do anything about it. I'm powerless. It's happening to me. No, it's happening for you, sis. It's happening for you, bruv. It's going to work out for your good, even though you cannot see it through the storm. This could be your mental health breaking down, your physical health, and it's attacking your mental health. My crown is going off. Spirit says it will not be for nothing, gang. It's not for nothing. It's happening for you. It's opening a pathway to your purpose. Some of you have experienced death, a spiritual one, a virtual one. So I had people die, get murdered, commit suicide, and I don't know how to feel about this. My world is crashing down around me because it was unexpected. And even if it was expected, I still wasn't prepared for it. So physical deaths, spiritual deaths. Spirit shows that you've been going through this and the crashing down of families, relationships around it. If it's a spiritual one, then it's belief systems and relationships around them. My nose is going off. Some of you have lost your job, lost your houses, lost your friggin' mind, Spirit says. You felt like killing yourself. So some of you have been having suicidal thoughts. Not feeling like I really want to be here at all. I feel like I'm having a mental health breakdown. Those suicidal thoughts are creeping back up again. But some of you have been having these thoughts. Left palm is scratching. Spirit says it will not be for nothing. It wasn't for nothing, girl. Your pain will turn into your purpose. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like at this time, your pain will come your purpose, because it feels like everything and everyone is against you, fighting against you here. So even family, friends may have turned on you here. You may feel like you're having to... What the... Oh, you may be feeling like you have to defend your character, defend yourself. It just feels like you're having to defend something here. You may be feeling like a fool, out on a limb, because you may have tried to do some things and it may have backfired, or it may feel to you like it's backfiring, like it's not working. Like I'm looking like a fool to these people and they're using it against me kind of energy. Because maybe right now I'm experiencing some type of losses, because that's what it looks like. But there are some things you're going to have to lose here before you even start to see the gains. So I just see some of you actually feeling like you've been a fool, trusting people, putting it out there. Like, I've been a fool to allow myself to trust certain individuals who are now bashing me, bashing my character with the information that I may have given them. So I do see some of you at odds with friends, families, even probably co-workers here. Some of you have taken to drinking, to smoking, to overeating, to overly worrying about something, and it is affecting mental, physical, emotional health. I see the breakdown of relationships, them coming to an end. So you're mourning, you're grieving the endings of relationships, the endings of somebody's life, the endings of contracts that you didn't anticipate to end. Feeling like a fool because you trusted someone or some people and now they got you looking like an idiot. Probably as well, I feel like they may have got other people involved in this, so you feel exposed, you feel very vulnerable, very defensive. I feel like some of you are beating yourself up a little bit too much, being very hard on yourself. So it feels like a very vulnerable time. It feels like a very vulnerable time for you here. Girl. It feels like for someone, my whole world is crashing down. My whole world is crashing down around me. And I don't have anyone I don't have anyone. Like, some of you don't have anyone. Like, I feel like I'm alone going through this. I don't have anyone to share these emotions, these feelings, these thoughts. I feel like they're against me, whoever they are for you. They've tried to make me look like a fool, or I may have felt foolish because I've trusted them. I've allowed them to hurt me. That's how you perceive it. There's been endings of relationships, losing loved ones, not expecting it to happen. Like with the tower, someone's health just failing unexpectedly. You just finding out someone could have been murdered or committed suicide, because I do feel like somebody is having suicidal thoughts. Someone could have carried it out because they could have been being bullied. I feel like someone was being bullied. They couldn't take it. They even thinking about it, or they did it. They did it. So you might know someone that was bullied and committed suicide here. And my neck, all of a sudden, I can just feel my neck. The neck area is being highlighted to me. So if that's you, your person is very close. My neck is showing up, and it's showing that it's the neck area. There was something around the neck, and I can feel it getting tighter around my neck at this time. This person passed over as well. So I do feel somebody very close to me who passed over via suicide here. And my neck is burning. My neck is burning. Your son attempted it, Misty. I pray against that spirit of suicide, gang. Because you know it's a spirit, right? You know it's a spirit. It speaks to you when you're at your lowest, gang. It speaks to you when you are at your lowest. And it's speaking to her and it's speaking to him. Whoever you are, you need to tell someone how you're feeling. Reach out and let someone know before you decide to do anything drastic here in a temporary situation. The tower is temporary, gang. It doesn't last forever. But God, my throat is getting tight. So either something was around my throat or I digested something that made my throat close in. So yeah. Somebody felt like a fool, being made to, people are mocking them, taking, like, you know, you're making me look stupid. Someone could be getting stalked online. So I feel like I don't know why they got me here. I can feel a young person that was bullied. Like, I feel like school age. The hairs are standing up on my skin. Somebody has found feathers lately. If you've been finding feathers, your person has been coming through quite strongly. Under the vehicle. Oh, wow. Thank God for your life, Thai boots. And broke his neck. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So they're showing me that whoever this is that's passed, they were being bullied. They felt like they were being made a fool of here. And somebody could have jumped, because I feel like someone was jumped here. And they also feel something around my neck as well. But whoever it is, they didn't make it though. They didn't make this one though. We got people thinking about suicide as they're in this deepest part of like despair, of desperation, depression. They can't see a way out. So there's been waves. I'm not saying it's a constant thought, but I see it coming in. So I feel like someone's battling. Somebody is battling suicidal thoughts right now. Someone's battling suicidal thoughts. You've lost something or someone. If it's a relationship, this person made you feel like a fool because you took a risk on them and now they made you look stupid. I just feel like someone's feeling at their lowest at this time. Very vulnerable. I feel like they got PTSD. So they've very much been triggered by a earlier trauma. They may have had suicidal thoughts in the past, growing up as well. He says you could have been battling this your whole life. You could have been battling this your whole life. For some of you, since you was a child with the fall, there was a trauma here. Someone experienced a trauma when they were a child. You could have tried to commit suicide but didn't die. Someone could have died. You could have. It felt like you felt ganged up on by friends, family. I don't know what it was, but I felt ganged up on and I felt very exposed and very vulnerable at that time. My left hand is burning. Spirit says it wasn't for nothing. It really wasn't. Your pain will be synthesized, turned, recycled into your purpose. Go. I hope you can hear this message very clear, gang. Because I'm getting multiple waves of messages coming through. As someone had to self-medicate, so they escaped the memory of what happened to them. So I drink because I don't want to think about it. I smoke. I have random sex. I don't know, whatever it is. I eat too much. You're doing something which is self-sabotaging, but it's really masking something else. It's helping you to escape whatever it was. And it felt like it either killed your spirit or you tried to kill yourself. Because that could just be your spirit that died that day. It says your world came crashing down. For some of you, when you was a child, your world came crashing down here. So we got different timelines coming up. So for some of you, you got PTSD, you're being triggered by childhood trauma. I'm getting hot. Childhood trauma here. Internal battles, which could have been triggered by some external ones, by the loss of something or someone in your life. Now you find yourself in this same era of vulnerability that you found yourself back then. I'm getting so hot, gang. I'm getting so hot. Whoa, whoa. Now you see this. You can't speak for everyone. Some people are feeling hopeless. So don't tell me that someone's not feeling hopeless because you're not. You cannot speak for everyone. Speak for yourself. Somebody is feeling hopeless. Feeling as if things are happening to them when it's not. It's happening for them. So please do not let your ego speak for the world. It can only speak for yourself and how you feel. All right? So if you don't feel hopeless, it's not your message, is it? And there's no need for you to say anything. Yeah, I've been there too. But I'm not going to belittle someone else's experience because I've been there and I've overcome it. You see, we tend to think because we did it, someone else can do it. It's not going to be as easy for someone else as it was for you. Someone else may struggle more than you struggled with it. So we cannot paint everyone with the same brush. And someone may not overcome something you've overcome. They may take themselves out because of it. So there's people that are in the grave because they couldn't overcome the things that I overcame or you overcame. So let's tread carefully here. Do you know what? I tell you what I do because this is not a personal reading for you. And obviously you know what you're doing. You're healed, you're whole. This is not even your message, is it? So what we'll do, yeah, we'll take you out. All right? Because now you're distracting the reading and I can't have it. I can't have you distracting the reading. This reading doesn't help you. You're already healed. You're already whole. I can't help you. I'm here to help other people. All right? Someone that's feeling helpless, that needs some guidance here. Obviously, you should be out helping other people. That's where you're at. All right? So somebody, I'm speaking to you. Please don't feel stupid, gang. And that's what I was talking about. Do you understand? Like, people will belittle what you're going through because they've been through it and they conquered it. And I don't like that because I struggle with some things where I saw some people get over easily. And then I've got over some things where some people cannot get over. So I would never judge another person or expect them to do something because I did it. All right? You lost your brother at 19, he was 24. Is it? Baby girl. So I'm speaking to the right people, even though one of them was wrong. So I'm glad that I silenced them because this person just came to really give their point of view and they can do their own channel for that. All right? I've come to speak to you. So I'm speaking to people that have going through something and finding it hard to pull themselves up. You may have done it before, but recently it looks like there's been something that may have knocked you off of your feet again. All right? Yeah, no one knows what somebody's personal struggle is. You don't know. We often put on smiles and come out of our houses, even us healed ones. But there's days when life just knocks me off of my feet. So I'm not going to be out here pretending that I'm there yet, because I'm not. I'm on the way. All right? So this message is for those that are still working on themselves and battling with something. Said you're battling with something. And sometimes, Diana, I battle with myself, my mind, whatever it is. I'm my own worst enemy. I'm blocking my blessings because of the way I think, the things that I'm doing. So acknowledging that sometimes you do become low vibration, you do allow these things to get to you, and you might be having sometimes these low vibrational thoughts and feelings. All right, because then my job will be to guide you, to tell you that it's going to be okay. It's not for nothing. Your pain will be synthesized into your purpose. And if it gets really bad, you need to reach out. You do. You need to reach out, tell someone, anyone. Someone you know, someone you don't know, gang, but tell someone, all right? So this is what I'm here to facilitate. So let's see what else Spirit wants you to know as I start to burn up. Oh, the last card, here it is. Synthesizing that pain into purpose. Turning that frown upside down. Turning your frown upside down was the last part of the message. I am now sweating. Spirit says, I'm going to turn that frown of yours upside down. All right? So the season that you're in may have you crying, praying, pleading. But there's a season coming towards you here again, because it's all duality, and we do have to take the seasons as they come. The number 5 is about changes. It's coming. The number 7 speaks about completions and internal battles. So a lot of these battles are internal for you. And your world is a mirror for this. So you may find yourself battling with things and people as well. Trying to get over the death of a loved one. Suicidal thoughts. Maybe even going through spiritual warfare, because you've now entered this era of ascension and you're going through this spiritual awakening, which is clearing out all of, thank you, Amila, clearing out all the relationships and debris that's been left over that doesn't serve you anymore. So much like a spiritual death, and it's causing a lot of conflicts inside and also within your relationships as well. Thank you, Amelia. I have one check left. Then after that, I'm going to put names on the list, gang. My checks are finished again. You found a feather. Spirit says some of you found a feather recently. Thank you, Amelia, for your seed, gang. Thank you, gang. Misty, please, can we stop? I'm sorry for what you're going through, but please, can you stop? We're making it about you. Can we stop now, please, gang? I'm going to remove it. This is a collective reading. Very sorry for what your son's going through. I'm going to pray for you, gang, but I don't want it to go just directly where everyone's just getting on this. It's going to be about your son. It's not, gang. This is a collective reading. All right, so we're going to get back to the collective message. And if you're so busy typing, you're not really listening, are you, Misty? You need to listen to the message, gang. So what does the collective need to know? Messages for the collective. Some of you feeling low, feeling like things are happening to you, but really they're happening for you. For your good, for you to learn a lesson here. What does the collective need to know at this time? Messages for the collective. It wasn't for nothing. Turning your pain into purpose. So yes, the number 5 of Pentacles says you need to reach out. If it ever gets really bad for you, if you ever feel like you're at that peak and you want to jump, gang, do something drastic in the midst of this tower moment, Spirit says you need to reach out for financial help, emotional, mental, physical, whatever it is you're needing. You're going to have to ask for it. You can't expect people to just know, read your mind, or even care. You're going to have to care enough about yourself, all right? And be proactive and find the help that you need, all right? Because some people will watch you, like, just waste away, watch you kill yourself. They will watch all of this happen. Spirit says you're going to have to reach out, ask for help, even if it means from your spiritual guides and helpers, all right? Because he says you're going through something. It's emotional. And some of you have got so much pride. Look at the pride on her face. That's you. You got me burning up. So prideful, you know everything, and still you're miserable. If you know, why are you miserable? If you got all this information, Spirit says you're still in need of help. So being honest with yourself and reaching out as and when you need it. Is it? Wow. Wow. Thank you for that, Princess David. I'm getting so hot. Oh my God. The Spirit says reach out, okay? Because you can't expect things to turn around. You know what I mean? Because look, some of you feeling very stuck, trapped in relationships, in your head, in emotions that you can't get unstuck from, and needing some type of assistance to turn it around. So some of you actually need to reach out and ask for help here, gang. Spirit says it will not be for nothing. Your pain will turn into purpose, gang. But it might have to take you reaching out first. It might not just automatically just happen just like that. Well, maybe you're asking the wrong... Who are you asking for? From your angels? Then yes. That's who you should be asking. When it comes to warfare, the only people that you should be turning to is spirit. Spirit. Your spirit team here. There ain't no human that you should turn to when it comes to warfare. Excuse me, what's the word? Just listen to it and you will get it, girl. There's lots of words, but you need to listen to get it. All right? So what does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know at this time? You need to reach out. You need to ask for help, gang. If you're struggling financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, stop trying to do it by yourself and you can't. Spirit says reach out. You might be surprised who's going to help back, who's going to help you. It might be someone you don't even expect, you've never met yet. But until you ask, reach out, you'll never know. What does the collective need to know? What do you need to know here? Thank you for being honest, T. Thank you, gang. Thank you, baby. Try again. King of Wands is the one that creates his or her reality. So first message. If you want your world to change, you're going to have to change it. No one ain't going to do it. And it may start with you having to reach out, asking for help, all right? Asking for advice, asking for assistance. But Spirit says you are the creator, the King of Wands. It's you, no one else but you. This is how you start turning your pain into purpose. And it starts by reaching out, getting the help that you need, and then being the help to somebody else. The Spirit says you're going to create the way to get yourself out of this, but you may need some help in doing this. Some assistance. Someone has done it before and done it successfully here. So reaching out to someone, because I see the King of Creators being able to help you. So there's somebody here that Spirit's sending in with the number 7. I see you coming into luck, because the number 7 for me is a very lucky number. The Spirit says reach out. You never know your luck. You never know. I've sent someone to help you, the King of Wands. Someone who can help you make a way to get out of your situation. Who can assist you. Who can open the door for you. Who can help give you the tools. Or even the job here. Even the job. This could be a new employer because you're struggling financially. So some of you may be offered a job the next 7 days to 7 weeks, because some of you are struggling because you don't have a job. So I see a job offer coming in the next 7 days to 7 weeks for somebody here. So you'll be offered a job, but you do need to apply for it though. So 7 days, 7 weeks. Start applying for these jobs if you're jobless, all right? And you will have a job. Within 7 days to 7 weeks, this job will be yours. But you're going to have to be the one to reach out and start the process rolling, the ball moving kind of energy. Get in contact with the employer. Some of you are in work and you're still struggling. It does say you need to tell your employer. You need to reach out to your employers and explain your situation. Either they may give you a raise or they may give you some more time, some more work. So Spirit says some of you are currently employed and you're struggling to meet the bills. Reach out to your current employer and explain your positions, because some of you are turning up and acting like it's okay and it's not. But if you explain to the boss, they may give you more hours or they may give you a raise. They may try to help. The Spirit says some of you need to reach out to your current employer that you're with. What else does the collective need to know? Interesting. Interesting. Call your counselor today. I'm glad that you do. Thank you, baby. Do that, gang. Call that counselor. That's what I'm talking about. I'm here to guide you back there. Whenever you feel that you need this, you pick up the phone, you send the email, whatever it is. Don't sit in it, all right? Share it with somebody, gang. Somebody that wants to hear it or that's paid to hear it here. The number 7 speaks about your luck changing. So I see luck changing here. That number 7 is protruding out of the card here at me. 2 of Swords. So I'm an emotional wreck and I'm also overthinking everything. I'm very unsure of my future. I'm just unsure about everything at this time. I'm getting myself wrapped up in the worry of it all. So yeah, I just feel like I'm worrying a lot. I'm overthinking, over-processing things. Maybe having panic attacks, depression, anxiety, the list goes on. I feel like I got a weight on my shoulders. So that's how you're feeling. Carrying a lot of emotions and things that you need to express, but you got no one to trust or express it to. Some of you felt like you was blindsided by something. So I was blindsided by something. Something happened and blindsided me. I didn't see it coming. The cheating, the death, the loss of job, because I could have lost my job there. Could be losing my home. It could be a diagnosis, because I could have got a diagnosis that blindsided me or something here. So I've been blindsided by something. It could just be by my emotions. It could be just by my emotions, by the triggering of this PTSD. It blindsided me. One minute I was okay, next minute a wave of emotions just washing over me here, and it don't know how to control it. I'm not able to see past how I'm feeling. Interesting. What does the collective need to know here? Message for the collective. Let's change the deck. Spirit says it wasn't for nothing. Your pain will be synthesized into purpose. So we've got the Two of Cups. So some of you finding out the truth about your partners and having to end it. So for some of you, this loss was the loss of a partner, a loved one. The truth came out. Lies were told. Blind to it at first. Found that your partner was lying, cheating, doing whatever this is. So I see severed contact between you and a loved one as well. For some of you, the loss of a loved one, you were worrying about where they were, didn't know where they were at night time, found that this person was very dishonest, having to cut them off when you find the truth out. Now I see some of you being single, gang. Some of you are single parents as well. Single parents as well. Some of you are single and some of you are single parents, single with children. Some of you split up because of a child. So I don't know. They got somebody pregnant? I don't know. Well, there was other options anyway. There was other options. So I do see other options that was there for some of you here. Or for the person. And one of them may have brought forth a child. Or maybe you had the child and now you're a single parent. There you are at night wondering where your person is. You don't know where your person is. You don't know where they are. This person's very immature, very childish, needs to grow up. Some of you were married as well, in a very toxic relationship. Spirit showing me somebody being very possessive. Leo, Sag, Aries, Capricorn energy here, doesn't have to be, but very controlling, could have been violent. Physically, emotionally, mentally, verbally, abusive. So some of you coming out of, or out of this relationship, somebody overpowering you with their strength. The devil energy is very toxic as fuck. Trying to turn my life around. So some of you are out of this. And it triggers some type of spiritual awakening for someone as well. So some of you had to, or are in this toxic connection, triggering a spiritual awakening, trying to turn your life around from it. Oh, the hairs are standing up on my legs. Oh. So I see a lot of toxic stuff happening in the house. Some of you are in it now, and that's why Spirit's talking about reaching out. So some of you are going through this possessiveness, domestic violence on some level, financial, emotional, physical, verbal. Did I miss one out? Abuse. Sexual. Because for some of you, your partner could be overstepping boundaries with you. So some of you need to reach out regarding a relationship that needs to be severed. Because I see something needs to turn around in it. It's very stagnant. It's not going nowhere. It's become very toxic. It's triggered a spiritual awakening. So you're seeing it from a new perspective now. So what you accepted before, you can't accept anymore. Either you've gotten out, or you're trying to get out, or you're finding ways to get out. What doesn't kill you is going to make you stronger. You're breaking a chain, not just for you, but for your family too. So I see chain breakers of the family here. A visionary. So I'm speaking to a visionary, a chain breaker of the family. Spirit says it wasn't for nothing. It wasn't for nothing. Your pain will be turned into a purpose. Oh. So a visionary, a chain breaker. You see the chain breaking on there? And someone that has a vision, a visionary here. Possibly Virgo, Cap, Taurus in your chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You may also have Leo, Sag, Aries here. But there's also Libra, but I do see prominently Earth and water here coming up. Doesn't have to be your fixed sign there. And we got the Emperor, Two of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Emperor. Making some important decisions over the next 2 months, some of you here. That's going to be very life-changing for you. Changing your circumstances anyway, life as you know it. So I see some very empowering decisions being made or should be made over the next 2 to 3 months, or maybe even 4 months here. That will change the course, direction of a relationship or your life, gang. All right? Also, some of you may come into contact with like legal teams, like official, like police, judges, courts, and all this stuff. So be very mindful here the next 2 to 3 months. Be mindful of your personal spaces, your personal safety kind of energy. As some of you are dealing with an emperor, and the emperor is very, very like, I don't know, for me, jealous. That's it, jealous. But not from people, from this emperor who is somebody's partner. So I just feel like jealousy in a relationship which is very toxic and could become very violent if it's not already. So I do want to warn some of you here about the partnerships that you're in, because some of them are violent, and I do want you to reach out for help, ask for help. It's not normal to be treated in a violent way, whether it's verbal, emotionally, or physically, gang. So we do want you to reach out and ask for help here, as and when you need it. Let's wind it down. What do you need to know? 48 minutes. I'm not going to go past an hour. It wasn't for nothing. Your pain will turn into purpose. Star seeds. So I'm speaking to a star seed. It wasn't for nothing. Your pain will be turned into purpose. What lights you up? Because whatever lights you up is going to be the very thing that lights me up, lights the world up, gang. So find out what lights you up, operate in that energy, and this will be the thing that will bring what you're desiring towards you, gang. All right? Ooh. So I see a lot of internal downloads coming. So a lot of you are receiving a lot of downloads as a starseed. Spirit says powerful, powerful downloads are being given to the collective at this time. All right? Especially with the sun. That's why they're trying to hide the sun. All right? So receiving a lot of downloads. Try to get outside in the sun as much as possible. That's hence why they are hiding the sun from you, gang. The sun is coming to bring some powerful messages for the star seeds. Spirit says get outside near water and in nature as much as you can. A lot of grounding to be done. All right? And it says, look, simple message. Trust in the plan. Trust in God's. Look, Sky Father. Trust in God's plan, gang. You're at the pool in the sun. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of you, Amelia. Amelia's at the pool in the sun. Trust in God's plan. Your pain will be turned into purpose. And nothing will be wasted. It won't be. It wasn't for nothing. What did Fantasia say? It was necessary, gang. It was necessary. It was necessary, gang. The pain, the rejection, the abuse, all those tears and all those years. It was necessary, gang. It's making you, not breaking you. It's happening for you and not to you. Patience. Be patient and allow your destiny to unfold at its own pace. I love you too, girl. What else does the Starseeds need to know before I let you go? I know. Blue star. Follow the blue star of your inner compass. The blue star. That's it. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. So follow your intuition, guy. Well, go on. What do you need to know, Starseeds? Stillness. Be still and know that I am God. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. Let's cut it. No limits. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential, and there is so much for you to share. The strength card for the second time. You are being guided by the cosmos to stay strong. A positive outcome is assured, is promised. It's promised, girl. So trust in God's plan. And on that note, Spirit says, trust in the plan, because the 9 of Cups says, blessings are on the way, and it's well deserved by you, gang. All right? Let down your guards. Stop being so guarded and let love in. Let down your guards and let love in. We're just going to quickly give you these messages and jump out. What does the collective need to know? You are protected from all forms of harm by this white light. Now, the bottom of the deck, get your passports and paperwork together. Pack your bags, get ready. You are traveling, gang. This could be a virtual one, a spiritual one, or a physical one. I don't know. Just get ready. And the number 8. This is significant for the abundance that's about to come into your life, gang. This is a promise that abundance, infinite abundance, is about to locate you. And I told you, you've been seeing white feathers because your ancestors, your spirit guides, have been visiting you. They've been very close, in very close proximity to you. Very close to you. Pain to purpose, gang. Nothing will be wasted. All right? Nothing. No tear, no trauma, nothing. It will all be synthesized into your purpose. This is your girl, the Virgo 2222, gang. This message was for you. Take care. Passport ready. That's gang.